And I will move to modify the proposed standard for health education and the proposed standard for physical education by adopting the alternative proposal, which is in the board books. The alternative proposal retains the existing health and PE standards that are currently in effect, but also adds the drafting committee's proposed objectives dealing with the mental health education. I further move that the board revisit the health and PE standards within the next 12 months to implement any potential changes that may be needed for the 23-24 school year.
Second.
I have a question. Then would you please present why you are doing that?
Well, a couple of things, Joy. First, first time I saw this was less than 3 weeks ago, and due to the amount of information, to your point earlier, that is trying to change in this, the drastic changes in the importance of the work, I personally can only speak for myself, but I'm not comfortable approving that work without more time in it. So that's
Thank
why.
you. I'd like to address that first, and then I'll have more questions. The first is the work of the public comment period concluded in January. This board received all of that completed process in responding to those public comments by all of those who were part of the drafting and writing review committee for those standards. You received them about a week, 10 days after that, and have had them ever since in early February. We did understand that you had some need for additional time, and so that is why we did postpone that. But just keep in mind, the law passed in the last legislative session, and this had to be done in compliance with that. So just want you to have that understanding, and then the proposed needed changes is something that is your charge to us to make changes.
I'm certainly going to be open to looking into that, seeing what might be needed.
Okay, call the roll.
Mr. Smith.
Aye.
Mr. Bobek.
Aye.
Ms. Mims.
Aye.
Ms. Lopez.
All right, motion carries. All right, with that, next. Excuse me? Did you vote? No, I did not vote on these standards.
Okay, but why wasn't her name called?
Because I'm not voting on these standards.
Is that,
Keeping me
can that, well, can I just, like, is that, like, we can just like have someone not call her name for a vote?
So if
If I were to ask to not, like, just not have my name be called for a vote, that's something we can do? I've never heard of that happen.
yes, that has happened before.
Okay,
So we can remove our name from being called, is what you're saying.
interesting.
Is that correct?
No,
Oh, that's not what you're saying. Okay.
I'm the chair of the board, and we're going to continue down this agenda, and we'll move to the next item, and that is item number 7.
Sure.
Sorry, 8. 8.